Hi, Lisa here. Back again with another conversation with a stranger moment. This one is, I'm actually really excited to share this with you. And it's more to do with the impact of sharing than, anyhow, you'll see what I mean. So, I had shared in my first and only episode about conversations with a stranger moment that I had on a Greyhound bus years ago. It was a 4 hour ride, and the person beside me, we spoke the entire way. And in that conversation, speaking about all these different topics, he divulged to me that he was actually sexually abused as a young boy. And so I shared that. My hairdresser's father saw that, and then he sent it to her. And then she watched it, but she didn't watch the whole thing, but she watched it like a snippet of it. And I guess the part where I shared what he told me. And she's one, she says, she goes, I don't talk to strangers. When she leaves her house, she doesn't engage with people. When her kids are out with her, she says, walk straight, don't look left, don't look right, don't talk to anybody. Worse yet, if someone with an addiction approaches her or a mental health issue, she does not acknowledge. She just stays in her world and moves however and doing what she needs to do. So, anyhow, 2 days after listening and watching my video, she was in a store and she was at the checkout. And this man walked up to her and started to talk to her. And in that moment, she thought of my video and she thought to herself, you never know what's going on in someone's life. So instead of doing her usual ignoring, she turned and she acknowledged him. And he said to her, he was autistic. And that, do you think everyone has something? And she said, yes, everyone has something. She goes, my kids, one of my sons has HDD. I probably have something, but it's not being diagnosed. And he was really down on himself about being autistic. And again, she said, you're not the only one. And he said to her, I was thinking of killing myself. And my girlfriend said I should do it. And my hairdresser responded and said, don't listen to her. You need to talk to God. And there's so many people that have been diagnosed with autism. You're not the only one. So you're okay. Now, that was the conversation. We don't know what would have happened had she done her normal stuff of ignoring and not acknowledging someone who's coming and speaking with her. And we don't know what happened after that conversation. I just hope he got rid of that girlfriend, right? And but it was just the amazing thing for me is that the video that I created, which I contemplated creating, I wasn't sure if I should. I went back and forth about it, but I did it. And it impacted her and her behavior and her openness and her compassion. And then that compassion and how it impacted him. We don't know. But I like to think that it was a positive reinforcement for him that he's okay and that he doesn't have the thoughts of suicide. He doesn't. He clearly, he needs professional help. But I do hope that short encounter really changed the way he was thinking about himself. So you never know. You just never know the ripple effects of what you say or what you do. You just never know. And so that has inspired me to continue conversations with a stranger and sharing all these different experiences. And in fact, I'd like for you, if you have one, reach out to me and let me know of your experience so we could share it. Because clearly, sharing it, you never know how you can affect someone else's life. You just don't know. Thanks again, Lisa with Conversations with a Stranger.